Hello and welcome to the next episode in this video series where we're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler GameJam of 2026. And this time we will have a look into Kobolds of Fetching and Cleaning by Alexander Polyakov, Nika, Khudonogova and Kudo. But before we have a look into the game and at the description here, here's a brief overview of this year's Game Jam. This year's DungeonCrawler Game Jam has been completely organized by the community, including donations for the prizes. The rules might look complicated, but can be summarized very quickly. Essentially, the goal is to make a grid-based dungeon crawler with first-person perspective like Wizardry, Dungeon Master or Legend of Grimrock. And like these games, the game must have combat or a substitute, a way to win, to lose and a character value like hit points, which can also be increased. While the game itself needs to be made within the 9 days of the jam, it is allowed to prepare and to reuse code and assets as well as using AI. You also got to pick and implement one of the 4 themes revealed at the start of the jam. In total, more than 75 valid entries have been submitted in the jam, freely available for everyone to try out. And the winners are determined by votes from the community. Purpose of my videos is solely to provide feedback and entertainment. And with that said, let's get back to today's game. Kobolds of Fetching and Cleaning by Alexander Polyakov, Nika, Khudonogova and Kudo. And now let's have a look at the submission page first. Play as a kobold, or 3, a gritter blobber dungeon crawler with JRPG elements. How was the theme implemented? A dragon is your quest giver and your cleaning hero's mess, and we have elemental rock, paper, scissors. Most graphics were created by the team during the jam, and most audio was created by the team during the jam. Alright. Yeah, looks very nice here in the screenshots. Let's have a look at the game page here. Made in 9 days for DungeonCrawler Jam 2026. You play as party of kobolds finding yourselves after a disastrous invasion of your dungeon by the heroes. Can you complete all the quests and finally rest a bit? Don't forget to save often. Resting restores all your party HP and mana points and revives your party also. Controls, WSD, arrows, numpad, move, strafe. Q numpad is turn, okay. Enter space for selection, party menu. Okay, so P is maybe something I should note down. M for map, you can click on all buttons. I guess we have a button for party member anyways. Okay, leveling. Pay close attention to when your characters are ready for a level up. Their portrait's level indicator will blink and you can open the party menu by pressing P to upgrade. Your character's strength will increase melee damage, agility will increase how fast you act in battle, intellect will increase your magic damage, vitality increase your maximum hit points, wisdom increase your maximum mana points. Okay, this is all very intuitive, or also very basic and what you would expect. The agility is maybe the most... that's also something we would need to check in the game, if it's just making the turn earlier, or if you have multiple turns within one turn or something, but okay. So we need to keep that in mind. Items. Be sure to use items in the battle and outside of the battle to heal up and reanimate your fallen party. There are a lot of different equipment. Pay close attention to damage type, amount and bonus to stats. Properly equipped party can defeat any foe. Theme incorporation, incorporated cleaning, the hero's mess, and a lot of quests your party have, and dragons in an obvious way. And the game also features elemental rock, paper, scissors via interaction of different damage types and enemies. Hints: if you are stuck in the elemental key quest, pay close attention to where you're going. Okay. Then we have the credits again, Alexander Polyakov for code, UI and design, Nika Khudonogova for art design, level design, and Kudo for code and UI. And these 3 people already contributed to a couple of jams in the past, and these were all excellent entries, so I'm very much looking forward to this entry as well. Tools used: Raylib, Render, US Interaction, okay, ECS, Sprite, Art, Bitwig, OPL3, Plugin, Music. Alright, no AI in-house assets. The only external asset we've used is the free font. Okay, alright. So everything is homebrew, homemade, looks interesting, and with that, yeah, let's jump into the game Kobolds of Fetching and Cleaning by Alexander, Nika, and June. And here we are in the game, and as you can see, this is a bit problematic to record because, well, the game does not scale to full screen. That's the one issue, and the other issue is that it's probably 700 something, so I cannot cleanly double that to have a clean picture for 1080p. So I decided to not go with this, but instead have it that way. Now, this is not 100% clean then, like there are some pixels which are not 100% cleanly scaled, but I think that's the best option now for you to see the game. So, let's start. And let me quickly hide myself here. We have some nice sound effects here. Party. And yeah, we got our kobolds here. Or kobolds, dragons. Rulka the Clever, Rusty Sword. Okay, we have Fire Teeth. So these are in a trench coat, which I guess is some Dungeons and Dragons thing, which also led to another game called Trenchcoat Adventurers, another dungeon crawler even. So we have Rulka the Clever, who's the top guy, has a rusty sword. Fire Teeth, the middle guy, also with a rusty sword. And Pronk the Bold, also with a rusty sword. Okay, we have the values here. Do we have a clear... Yeah, we can see that the top one is the mage, has more mana, and the middle one is the tank, and the bottom one is it's the fastest. Okay, then items. Available items, none, I guess. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, the buttons here, they have a bit of a delay sometimes. Quests, no quests. Maybe this is also not used. We have 10 gold. Okay, we have quick save. There's no feedback, but some crackling noises here. So I guess... So you might have seen that before. I'm using Edge to play the games, just for the reason that there are no add-ons conflicting with anything, and I can also separately have Edge to Chrome and Firefox, which I'm also using, but so that I have a separate program just for the jam games. Then we have map, okay, and then we have exit, and there's the maps, okay, and we have the hotkeys P and M, but I can also click on that. Okay, we cannot click on the characters, maybe when they are leveling up. Then controls, you have, oh, interesting, so now I got a border around this. Okay, but I don't even think you will see that. Okay, so yeah, perspective is perfect, and controls, either it's executed right away either way, it's basically queuing up, nothing is being cut off, so perspective is perfect, moving around is perfect. The graphics look awesome, very nice pixel stuff here. Okay, let's... Yeah, it's interesting to see how, like, also these graphics... Also, nice stepping sound, by the way. Yeah. What I like with this is that it doesn't feel like this is just like a 3D stuff with pixel art textures on top of that, and then some weird filter on top of that, but this really looks like it's genuine. And I guess that's with this raycast thing, but I have not enough knowledge to really say more about that. And just, it looks great, and also the scaling, it looks genuine. So now we have a rat, and we have some combat. Okay, because he has the highest, or yeah, she has the highest agility. It's first, so attack. Also got attack, so maybe they are all counter-attacked then. Attack. Okay. I'm not sure what this bar means. Because this one is also, like, up till here, it's filled gray. Damage is 2 times strength. Okay. XP, gold coins. Okay. Keep out! We cannot go there. So this is the only way we can go. Oh, Albi, the lazy dragon. Quests, rests, quests. Clean up. Ah, finally you're here. You probably heard all the banging and screaming already, but don't bother yet. First, you must clean up the mess this idiot left after their visit. I have opened the room for you. Now do your job. Shush. Okay. These have colors, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Mess left, 5. Accept. We can rest, but this is expensive. We can buy stuff. Ah, and this is also scrolling. This is a bit weird. So we probably, yeah, should do that with with a different pitch. That's cool. But we need to, this is like, controlling this with the mouse is a bit of a pain. So, yeah, keyboard it is. Damage. Ah, they also scale differently with, okay. 200, blub, blub, blunt, 5 times, 7 times. This is... I'm not quite sure why... This is 5 times strength. Also 5 times. But it's cheaper. 3 times. Okay. Trident is 7 times. This is also 7 times. I don't see why we should go for the expensive stuff there. Balancing pole. Ah, okay, there are some bonuses on top of that. Okay, I mean, we don't have much gold to spend. And now this is open. We cannot go back there. Oh, hero's garbage. Okay. Attack. Attack. And attack. Ah, okay. Okay, nice. So, this is basically a turn order thing. And I think it's like the agility or speed based. And as soon as the gray bar fills up, it's this Kobold's turn again. So the agility actually, that's what I mentioned before on the page. The agility is actually making you act more often, which is very different thing to. I think there was some other game I played recently where speed basically just makes you act earlier in combat, and so you I think it was even Might and Magic, where it makes you act earlier in combat, so there is no use in overdoing speed. You cannot be faster than being the first, and if the healer is the first to act, it's also not helpful if enemy is coming after that and you have nothing to heal at that point, for example. So, yeah, interesting. Items found. Oh, we already have item copper bangle. Okay, and let's see. Party. Equip. So the... No, let's... Yeah, I will use the cursor for that. Characters. So the middle one and the bottom one. So this is highest agility, and I don't know how you can tank, like have some aggro spells or something. So let's increase, because right now, if you just look at strength and agility, then, because this is the total damage basically you're doing then, like strength is scaling the damage and agility is scaling how often you attack. So let's go to this guy, Pronk the Bolt, no. Equipment, Pronk the Bolt, weapon, and there's also an offhand. Okay, weapon. Currently Rusty Sword, and we can increase that, upgrade that to... Yeah. So yeah, there's some... The mouse controls are a bit... So with the other thing it was the scrolling thing, but here it's like the mouse over, it's not triggering it right away. Yeah. So the middle one should probably be available. Yeah, accessoire. Copper bogle. Oh, this is also agility. So it makes sense to also stack this on that character to make it even stronger. Okay. Yeah, okay. One minor thing. Okay. Numpad needs to be activated for that. Okay. And then, yeah, because just with cursor key you cannot play it, because then you cannot turn. Okay, hero's garbage. And that's Pronk, attack. Oh no, this was Hotsrick, attack. So open spellbook. We have the chill wave, 3 times int. Healing potion, gold coins. We do not see Pronk the Bolt have learned the spell Stink. Attack. Attack. Open. Ah, burn. Ah, okay. So they have different... Burning touch. Strong. Uses stink und on Ralka. Gold coins. Nice. Okay, let me have a quick look on the page on a different PC. Okay, there's this rock, paper, scissors thing, but I'm not sure with the stink stuff. What's again? 1 second. Oh, the page is not mentioning that. Like the rock, paper, scissors part in itself is mentioned, but not what is good against what. So now we have a level up, and level up Ralka the Clever, which is supposed to be our mage, I guess. But if we really need to use this rock, paper, scissors thing, then everyone needs to be somewhat of a mage. But let's go with Ralka as a mage, primary stat, and we use int to increase the spell damage. Oh, and secondary stat, another time, int. Okay. So, Hosrick, and here we will just go with strength, 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 strong, strength, strength, strength. Okay. Okay. Items, equip, rusty sword. I need to be careful also not with pressing escape or anything. I never know like how the browser is acting towards that. So that's something I usually like to have is yeah, an executable which makes stuff much more secure. Okay, attack, strong 104. So he can use the chill wave. He has tons of mana, and he will also do gold coins and mana potion. Yeah, maybe the minimap is a bit too small there, like here. If it was only showing a section of that, that would also be fine. Okay, what we do need is a healing spell at some point, but attack, attack, gold coins. We cannot go there. Was this 5 enemies already? Quests? Complete. Clean up. Yeah. Mess left. 0. More mess. I fear that our dungeon is in worse shape than I initially thought. Go in there, find out what else is messed up, and start cleaning. The door lies open for you. Hurry. Accept. Okay, but now we do have enough money. No, we do not. The expensive items. We can sell a rusty sword for 5. Okay. Yeah, we will save up some money to buy something more expensive. Oh, now we have fire, scorch. But apparently it did not do any damage because he is fire. So fire against fire probably doesn't do anything. So attack, chill wave. Let's see if this does. Yeah. And if I will just test that, but it's likely doing nothing. Yeah. Okay, he's toast. Attack. Chill wave. Scorch. Boil. Scorch. Boil. Okay. Party. Can we just use the healing potion here? Yeah, so you cannot really be dead, it's just unconscious, basically. Okay. Like, we even have an arrow on this mini-map, but it's so small that you can't tell, basically. So, I think it would have been better to have show just half of that on this screen. That would also probably have fit better, maybe, with the resolution. And then you still have this one. And this is a bit too clean. Like, this could also have had this pixel look. Okay, so, attack. Burning touch. Okay. We can... So he is stink, right? Poison splash. We will just use this. Weak. Yeah, okay. So trash is stink, which is to be expected. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of hit points left. But whether or not we use a potion before the combat or after the combat, right now it doesn't really matter too much. No, burning torch. And that's okay. Items found. A clever book. Mana potion. Gold coins. So we actually need to spread out our attributes a bit, because then everyone needs to cast. Or we just ignore the casting and go with melee for our characters, but then we do not have this advantage of going into the attacking the weaknesses. Okay, equipment. We have a club, and let's see, pronk the bolt weapon. Right now we have the short sword. This is doing the same. Okay, then we exchange the rusty sword. And we have a clever book, which is increasing int and strength. Okay, let's also use that here. He is now also more clever. Okay. And now we need to use... Is this? Ah, okay, this is a secret. Oh, fire is an enemy. Oh, his attack was weak. Okay. Strong. Uh-oh. And game over. Okay. Quick load. I didn't save. I have fallen within Master's Dungeon, and now we will forever disappoint you to take shame. Okay. Alright. So, but now I'm in the picture of what to do, basically. So, he is stink, right? So, we can act with fire against that one. Open spellbook. No, a rat is apparently not against anything. Okay, quests. Accept. Yes, we don't do anything here. Burning Torch. Yeah, this is strong against this guy. And strong. Maybe there's also like the weakness against melee then. Stink. Attack. Yeah, this... so melee attacks seem to be just in a different type then. Okay. And we got the level up again. Rulka the Clever. I will go with int. Then we have Fire Teeth. We take... I will take int as well, and prong the bolts, and I will go with strength there. Did we have equipment? Oh no, okay, this is broken. So it does not properly reset the items. Okay, that would be unfair. So let me just reload the game. 1 second. Alright, here we are again. Start. And... yeah, attack. Rusty Sword. Attack. Uses Bite. Attack. Okay. Good. But now we should not have any items. Yeah. Okay. Quests. Accept. Bump. Attack. Attack. Spare this. Attack. Stink. Burning Touch. Attack. Attack. Then... how much is a healing potion? Healing potion is 50. Okay. So... whether or not it makes sense to use a healing potion. The trash isn't super strong, so I will just... because the damage was focused on this guy now. So, I will just hope that he's not getting attacked. And even if he does, it's not a big issue. Yeah, okay. So this is a secret. Okay. Oh, and I already had the level up. Okay. Attack. Attack. And... attack. Coins. Level up. Level up. And I will do the same way again. Int. Int. And strength. Okay. And items. No, not items. Equipment. We have a pike now. Okay. Pike is doing 5 times strength. Okay. Another trash. Yeah. Pike. Rusty Sword. Burning Touch. And this is closed. Okay. So our quest is done. Complete. Gold coins. More mess. We still have not really enough money to do much with that. Okay. Attack. Attack. Attack with the pike. Attack. Attack. And done. Boil, scorch, boil. Oh! Okay, interesting. So the Rulka the Clever didn't get any experience. Now the question is... So they both got 50, right? The question is whether the others got more, but the way it was contributed, it's probably lost. So we should make sure that nobody is dead. Okay, rest. Okay, party. Equipment. Rusty swords. Okay. There was the red. Let's go this way first. Okay, attack. And that. Okay. Attack. Burning touch. Attack. Burning touch. This is just a red. Attack. And we've got a level up. Okay. Only on these two guys now. Int. And we use strength again. Okay. But let me do a quick save now. Yeah, it's not clear if it's actually saving or not. Okay, and now we have the fire guy. Oh, and I already had a level up on this one, which I didn't see. Okay, open. No, this was not what I wanted. Attack. Attack. And open spellbook. Chill wave. Okay. Boil, scorch. Okay, silver necklace healing potion. Okay, let's do the level up here. Only this one. And int. Back. And yeah, let's have a look at the equipment. Available items. Currently pike. He can improve the weapon with a club. Did we had this copper necklace and a silver necklace? Okay. Strength 5. And strength 2. Okay. Back. Gold coins. But this quest is also done now. Quests complete. Yes. These guys are so lame. They weren't even able to hold the treasure that they stole and dropped it in the maze. Go on and fetch it for me. Accept. Oh, unfreeze ice kobolds. I'm glad that you haven't been iced by those pesky heroes, like most of my followers in the barracks. But it's your task now to thaw them, otherwise all the work will be on you. 9 frozen kobolds. Okay. We have 900 gold now. And there were a couple of items which, yeah, like this one is 7 strength. This was 7 strength. This is 7 strength. And there is also different weapon types. So like piercing and whatnot. So what do we actually have at the moment? We have a mace. No, pike is piercing. Okay. So we should probably try and get something else by... this is piercing. This is blunt. And the other one was okay. Potion, mana potion. These are the necklaces. Wow, plus 10. Balancing pole. Okay, we'll not buy anything there yet. Attack. Attack. So that's definitely an ice thing there. Oh. Or maybe this is just... yeah, okay, this is like... Hello, there's the ice area. Ice cubed kobold. Attack. Attack. But now in this ice area, it basically means that our Rulka the Clever is pretty much useless. And we should make sure... Oh, I got some... He got a mace. Blub. So now everyone has a better weapon, right? Yeah. Okay. This. Strong. Freeze. Maybe that would also be a good thing to add on these portraits, maybe, to see, like, we know that this is ice, this is fire, this is stink, but it would be nice to also have an icon to see what damage type they have, so that you can, also in combat you can easily adapt. Okay. Let's quick save here. Alright. I hope that it did quick save. Attack. Attack. And... Okay. A silver crown healing potion. Equip. Available items. Silver crown. Copper crown. Copper necklace. Copper crown is for int. Okay. More ice. Okay, and more ice. So the question is whether or not I risk it I think I do not, and instead we will go for a rest now. We have 1000 gold now, so should we spend that on something? This is giving 10 agility, which is quite a bit. Or we just try to maximize this with a 7 slash. Let's buy. No, I will go with one of these. Agility 10, I think that's nice. Okay. Then equipment. Gold bangle. Is this so? We take this. In theory, you would probably need to change all the stuff for every enemy to basically counter that beforehand, but of course that would be a bit annoying. So let's sell the stuff we don't need. Scepter, this might be an offhand actually. Equipment. Offhand, yeah, a scepter. Okay, let's use that. Though, for the moment, that's not super useful. Oh, I cannot unequip items. Okay, well, too bad. Okay. Ah, this is now, then, can we do anything with it? No. So this is a different area. Let's finish up this one first. Okay. Attack. 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 And Burning Touch. Oh, and level up, at least for 2. Level up. And we can go for vitality here. Hit points is 250. Yeah, let's just use this basically for just vitality on everyone, so that we do not need to rest that often and make resting more efficient, basically. Okay, Scimitar, Silver Bangle, Silver Crown, and Scepter. So let's go into the equipment again. Mace to Scimitar, it's the same. Weapon. Scimitar is better. And here we could also change, but I will keep it at that. Then we have the accessoire. This one is already maxed. This was +5. And then we have Silver Crown. Yeah, okay. And then we had the offhand, available items, Scepter. And increase that here even more. Okay, back. Burning touch. And we have the level up from that guy who was dead before. And I will also just go for vitality now. Okay. This area is finished, so we go back to the dragon. Quests complete. Find elemental key. Those nosy heroes enrage the elementals, and they actually hid a key somewhere in the quest area, the guest area. Go find it. I've opened the door for you. Okay, this is okay. But we will first go into this probably fire area now. Oh, a gotcha chest. Okay, attack. Attack. Gold coins. A stolen treasure. I think that was what we needed. Gold coins. Another stone. Yeah, we needed 7 or so. Stolen treasure. A nice mushroom. Gold coins. This map is really tiny. Okay. Bump. Spill acid, healing potion. Okay. And there's another red. Red is not strong, so we can... Oh, and this is an evil chest. Another club, we don't need that anymore. Let's kill this one. And then we need to rest, otherwise we are going to die soon. Rest. We can sell some items. I mean, we have 6 healing potions now, but yeah. Silver crown, scimitar. This. 1000. Okay, time to buy some new items. We can just buy this for everyone. Or we can go for the Warhammer. Blunt. Let's buy a Warhammer. Okay. Okay. I don't know what a balancing pole is. Maybe that's for the offhand. Equip. Pike to Warhammer. And then mace to pike. Oh, this is actually also not better, so we will keep it. Scimitar. Okay. Let's go back. This wrong area. Another red. I have not used the stink at all, but it's also a bit... oh. Like when I'm... Oh, strong 400. When I'm supposed to use stink on what kind of enemies, I mean, that's a bit weirder. Yeah, but this combination of high agility and then tons of damage, that's not bad. I guess we have the treasure now. Quests? No, we do not. Okay, let's go back to that area then. Ah, there was one bit here. Okay. Now we should have the treasure. Quests? Yes. And we have 500 again. Not enough to buy anything. Okay, quick save. And fire. Attack. Weak. Okay. Chill wave. Boil. Boil. Ah, okay, we are getting ported back. Oh. No, this is not ported back. Oh, huh? This is... We need to slide into that from different directions. This is very odd though. This is not even in other like crawlers from the 90s. That, yeah, like a spinner that's often used, but that you need to strafe sidewards into something. I think that's very uncommon. Elemental key. Okay. Scimitar. Okay. And now? Yeah. Nah, that's a bit odd. Okay. Did we finish the quest already? Yeah. Okay. So, they've also enraged the ice elementals. Well, go and calm them down. We don't want them to run around freezing our guests. Uh-huh. Ice elementals left. Oh, we have 3-1 ice elementals. So, they've also enraged the fire. Well, go to... Okay. And nature. Okay. Well, go and calm them down. We don't want them to slowly melt the dungeon. Maybe we need to fight nature with stink, so that this is like a different case. Because fire and ice, they're opposite. But maybe it's nature with nature. I mean, it's called like fight nature with... No, it's actually called fire with fire. I don't know. So we can... 12,000. I will... should I... I will buy the... This costs 2,000. Let's go for the gold bangle again. Yes. And then use this on silver. Okay. Silver. Okay, that's fine. We didn't have any... Yeah. Maybe it would have been best idea to go for other offense first. But anyways, okay. So where do we need to go? And this is also, yeah, it would have been nice, as I mentioned, like this, if that was only showing a section and this one was then used to show the full picture, because now we already see everything on here, and this is also not a huge help, but besides of being able to, yeah, see it more easily. So where do we need to go now? I didn't see... There were not... Or maybe these are like respawned or something? No. Ah, other direction now. Okay. Ice Elemental. Warhammer. Strong, okay. Ooh, 100 damage. I can really see that how the agility is making a difference now. Party. Level up. Okay. And yeah, he's still lacking the agility. The Hosrik. Yeah, I will increase that here. And here we go for strength. Okay. And let me do a quick save. Strong. And bam. Healing potion. 100. Attack. Attack. Okay. Gold necklace. Crown. Okay. So we have another level up. Urulka. And we go for... Yeah, let's continue going for agility for a bit. And equipment. Available items. This was not maxed yet, so this is... No, this was maxed. And now we have the... Okay. Silver necklace. We take the gold necklace. But this is... Now everyone has the best item in that... Okay. And now we also need to use a healing potion. Ah, yeah, we also have different spells. I did... Yeah, I mean, I saw that when we killed the enemies, but I didn't think of going into that, and okay. Why is the... Ah, these are different elements, I guess. Maybe... No, I don't know why the IL is blue and then... Ah, yeah, damage fire and damage water. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we have so much mana. We can as well use that. Open spellbook. This is all nature. But he has the super strong warhammer, so... Boil. Fire and water. Let's try that. Okay, strong. Trident. Warhammer, mana potion, healing elixir. Okay. Party. So we had... He had a scimitar. Yeah, he can use the warhammer now. Or Zweihänder. Weapon. Has the mace. Switches to warhammer. So we have... Weapons are also perfectly now. Like there's no possible upgrade. Can we go there? No, we cannot. Open spellbook. Boil. Boil. Okay. Healing elixir. Huh, maybe we get an additional path there in a bit. Is this... was that a quest already? Yeah. 500 coins. We can also sell a lot of stuff now. Pike, scimitar, silver crown. We can't use the gold crown anymore. Silver necklace. Tridents. Okay. Yeah, I could try matching every enemy and adjusting the weapons, but I will not do that. Let's buy a balancing pole and see what this is for. I guess this is an offhand weapon. Yeah, offhand. Ah, we already had one. Okay, never mind. No, we didn't. Available items, balancing pole. Here, the scepter. Okay. Yeah, goes for balancing pole. Offhand, scepter. And scepter. Okay. Mm-hmm. And a fire elemental. Can use some stink. Nature. Okay, that's not great. Boil. It's probably better to just, yeah, use Blizzard 10 times int. Okay. Another balancing pole. Okay, so this is also maxed out then. So we have all the best weapons in the game. Blizzard. Warhammer. Uh-huh. Fire. Alien Elixir. Gold coins. Okay. Items. Prunk. Yeah, just the healing potion. Okay. Blizzard. Mm-hmm. This is weak. Warhammer. Okay. Items. Healing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Firewall. Healing elixir. Okay. Oh, we have 2 level ups. Okay. He did Osric. Osric. We could go for vitality. Like wisdom, I never feel like I'm running out of mana. Also because hit points are always lower and you need to be safe. So you would first always rest and have enough mana already. Okay, I didn't use the higher spells for the most time, so but still I will probably not increase wisdom. Also Osric. Let's use agility. And then maybe a bit more vitality. And here I never focused on int, so I will also not start with that now. And instead go just vitality. Okay. And we need to use the potion. Okay, save. Gold coins. And we have a level up. Yeah, we need to increase vitality, but also int. Okay. I guess this quest is then also done, but handing them in is of not too much use anymore because we cannot buy anything anymore and we are not getting any XP or so for that. Oh, nature elemental. Attack. Weak. Okay. Blizzard. Firewall. 7 times. Okay. Strong. Spike vines. We need to use some healing potions again. But we have so many of these, so... And even the stronger ones. Yeah, and there was this other like way into this... into the depth. Okay, with this character we are running out of mana, but that's fine. Firewall, strong. Blizzard is... okay, Warhammer. Attack. Healing potion, gold coins. So we are still kind of fine. We'll do one more here. Yeah. Mana potion, gold coins. And now it's time to go back. Rest. We can also sell stuff. Scepter. We might want to use the Warhammer, but... okay. Zzz. Ah, this was weak. Okay. Gold. Yeah, but we can't use any of that anymore. And I think we are done with that as well. So, heading back again to get the last gate. Quests. Ah, finally the way to those pesky heroes is clear. You can go and finish them. There should be no match for you now. Yeah, I mean... we can also rest. We cannot use our money for anything else anymore, so... ah, pesky heroes. Blizzards. Oh. Spike vine. Oh, spike vines. 8 int. But they use less mana. Okay. Weak. Firewall. Strong. Ooh. Firewall. Strong. Firewall. And you defeated the heroes. Those pesky heroes will no longer bother the master, and the dungeon is in better shape right now. Your party is hopeful that the master will notice them and will provide them with more shiny stuffs. But for now, you decide to rest for a bit. Finally, rest. And that's it. Okay, so the game closed with that. Let me quickly just restart the game. And here we are again. Kobolds of fetching and cleaning start. And yeah. So, yeah, it was a great entry. The graphics were great. The well, the sounds were fine. This it's not so great, but it's fine. It's better than nothing. And it's all homemade, so there's that as well. Yeah, I really like the graphics, especially of the dungeon that looked really well and authentic. The gameplay mechanics were also nice and interesting. Pretty well balanced, I would say. Of course, there are some little things here and there, like that dead characters don't get experience. I'm not a big fan of that. But the only real thing I would say which would be a clear improvement is if the map was zoomed in and also pixelated, because this feels kind of alien, and this one would also be pixelated but just show what it shows right now already, just in a nicer way. So this map thing is the only thing I would, where I'd have a clear suggestion for improvement. But yeah, awesome game. Kobolds of fetching and cleaning by Nika, Khudonogova, Alexander Polyakov, and Kudo. So thanks a lot for contributing this game to the Dungeon Crawler Game Jam of 2026. And yeah, if anyone else wants to check out the game, you will find the link down in the video description. And if you're interested in seeing more games of this Dungeon Crawler Jam, you can either subscribe to the channel, or you can click on the playlist linked down in the video description to see all the other entries I've covered so far, or which will be added later on. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.